The line will high five you. The RPMs are going to come up now, and the black smoke will be flying. All right, nothing wrong there other than needs some more RPMs. So obviously he's going to turn down that first hook. It's a 2150, Oliver. That would be about 1960 Rusley tire. Clocks. I'll be darned. Thank you very much. All right, better luck this time for Thomas Bedgar out of Glen Rock, Pennsylvania, driving buzzard bait. That Cummins is hot now. How about a hand for him, folks? The first time I've seen him drive it. A lot of difference between that and that big Super Stock 1066. Back in March is here tonight. He's out of Windsor, or Lothian, Maryland. And he's driving Ray Norris's well-armed 4255 John Deere here tonight. This is going to be a wild ride. All right, he didn't like that, but he's not used to it. Although it didn't feel right, he got out of the throttle in time to back up and have a second attempt. Now, all we got to remind him is he wants to drop down. I believe he wants to unhook and take his second attempt a little later. How about it? Women are good at that too, aren't they, Mrs. Martin? What's up? What year? Yes, sir. 1973 is the first year for a John Deere suitcase weight, young man. You're welcome. Here comes the Grub Killer, a Case 970. In it now. The cornfield Cadillac waiting on a green flag. Here goes that Sharp Atlantic John Deere and the Resley Tire Company roller, and he is ready to let her rip. Push the clutch in. Oh, I hope he stops. He's getting a whole lot better bite on that track out there than he anticipated, and he's about the third guy to figure that out, so they're going to back him up and let him have a second attempt. The old saying goes, it works. I think it's working better than the sound system. And the sound system box is locked, so I can't adjust it. Better look this time for the cornfield Cadillac. Now he's got a bad injector or a broken line or something. You can hear it's a 5-cylinder now, maybe only a 4. He's going to need a tow tractor. Ouch, with a green flag. See if he can meter beat 279.2. That's that orange cone over on the far side of the track. Taking a photographer around through the grounds there. Did they get you, Kevin? They got Kevin Windsor on a John Deere earlier. Here comes the Pack and Heat John Deere. 76. A black stripe makes her a 75 or 6 model. Still looking good after all these years. Nick said, so am I. Let's see if I can get out front. That orange cone is now at 284.49. So 285 would just make him a happy guy. Let's see if this red binder can do it. It's called Toxic.
Morrison. .283.32, a heck of a run, but no.
But you're looking for Glen Dugan. Where is he? Out there he is. The Cool Ray is out there checking track conditions too, and I guess they're checking out these 4-wheel drive trucks up here. Well, the old 1206 had 361 cubic inches. The shed shaker right here has 466. Watch this thing go. It is a ripper. Brian Morrison, last year's points champion. How about a nice hand for him, folks? I messed up there a while ago. Nick Morrison was last year's points champion. He's a former champion, but Brian right here was last year's points champion. So this is Cummins power also, if I'm not mistaken. You're going to hear that distinctive buzz here shortly. With Luke Gladhill from Union Bridge, Maryland, Weapon X. Second time I've seen it go. Oh, he's got a lot of bounce going on there. It could be that the tires are pretty stiff. I don't know, but they look a little bit stiff, and that's going to cost him a few feet. But how about a hand for the young man? He's got to learn how to do it. And the only way you can learn 3. And they painted it white. And it still exists, folks. This is a replica. It's called Bull's Binder out of Ridgely, Maryland. This is Doug Heyman. Looking good and running good here tonight. 276.65, good for him. That's going to else going on, so he's going to get that distance, but no doubt turn that down and come back at the end.
170, 145.
As soon as he took off, he headed to the right. The sled is working great with the press down on the pan, picking the wheels off the ground, and the truck's sliding right out to the 300 plus mark. 302, 351, or 429 engines in the Ford cars and Mustangs and what have you. But this one's much bigger than that. So Ford fans, get a load of this. It's called the damage plan. See if he can get her out past the 300-foot mark. All right, Glen Dugan, tight chain. Here comes a white horse Ford from Bunker Hill. How about that? He's 40-some cubes under on this class. Not running for points, but running hard. Good pull for Glen Dugan. Rip. Current points leader. Good run for Wayne, not out front, but a good pass. Current points leader and last year's points champion. That's 280 like you hate it. If you break it, we'll fix it. Well, the Bushman will tell me for sure, but I believe she's out of the throttle in time to back up and have a second attempt. There's some good-looking hats. Philco. Ford Philco TVs and fridges and you name it. You're welcome. Okay, let's get that green out and that S10's heading east. Very nice. How about a hand for Mohler? In front of me, Bill Kramer and his brother Jacob tightening up the chain with Supernatural Chevy over on the left side. Let's see how that goes for him. How about it? Those Kramer boys are doing a heck of a job here tonight. How about a nice hand for Jacob? Let's see where that puts him. Huge cup. from quality high-performance OEM replacement parts to exotic specialty hardware for Formula One, IndyCar, NHRA, and tractor pulling, drag racing, and marine applications, ARP. Here comes Davey Moore. Dakota with a big block Chevy and a big old tunnel ram. $280. Inches of Sonny's Hemi. Not where he wanted to be, but not going bad. In the Jeep when they come out with that Hummer. But that court case was thrown out. Here comes the final truck. Troy Nails, track built in Troy, with going AWOL. And Robert Martin. Here comes his youngest son, Josh, from Chambersburg with Robert's first pro stocker that went to Louisville back in about 1997 or 98 and did super well. It's called That Darn Deer. It's pro stock, 680 cubic inches at 7710. He's the first of 8. Is going to have this thing wound so tight it's going to give you goosebumps. This is going to be well over 5,000 RPM and 4,000 horsepower. If you're going to make a video, get ready because this is going to be an exciting class. Nutcase. shirts and hats and decals and what have you available here behind me from the East Coast Pro Pulling League here at the registration trailer. Stop over there and check them out. All right, from right up on Lappin's Road, here comes the home girl of the track, Tara Moore Brittner with More Agitation. Champion tractor, number 3 in current points, Corey Hoyt, with 4,000 horsepower of 970 out of Chick-Shinny. It's called Stress Case. Patriot. To do a good job this time in front of the hometown crowd on the hometown track. So good luck to Davey Moore with One Moore Deere. This thing will give you goosebumps too. Wait till you hear the horsepower and the RPMs coming out of that pipe. That is 3. Doing a heck of a job. We appreciate their sponsorship. Okay, they got a picture of that. And now you can get a picture of Think Green from Chambersburg. Wait till you hear the RPMs. Super stock Case IH power. From Valencia, PA. he got shoved into the wall, I hope. Well, there's no wall out there, and that's why they put the wall over here with guardrail. So that can happen, folks. Obviously, the left back tire was getting a little better bite than the right, and she pushed him over this direction. And that's to throw the dirt out past the back wheels and underneath them, which of course would break traction. So there's a lot of stagger in the wheels, front ones being super wide. RPMs are coming up now on 2 Disturbed. Sled. We'll see what he thinks of that. He says, man, I can't wait to get the windows down and get some air going through this thing. Duramax, and the answer is 396. How about that? Chevrolet recycling that. The original 396 was gas engine big block that made its debut in 1965. But this 396 giving us 6.6 liter diesel, and it's called Out of Control. Truck and had a real good run going, but it hit him, and hopefully everything's okay there. Kind of an abrupt stop, but not bad. To Norman with his Ford in the Cummins, and John Waskoff with the rolling coal dodge, and of course it's a Cummins. All right, Ford fans, you have 2 of them in the class. This is Barter Turbo Service from Eville, PA. Having trouble getting that turbo to spin. He's got 4 minutes to get that right, and if he can unhook and come back at the end of the class. Andy Keene's walking out there to probably unhook him. Let's hope. He can remedy that mountaintop. Living on the Edge was 3rd place last Friday night in Shippensburg, number 2 in current points. new job. It's called chalk lining. Mike Lepley with Hostile, a Cummins powered Chevy, 392 cubes and 2 Chargers. Let's see how this goes. All right, 2 Chargers not wound up quite enough, but he's short of that 100-foot mark under power, so they'll let him back up and rev her up some more and try that again. When that fanny flag, and once he gets that, the lights come on, and it's good to go time again for Mike Lepley. Better luck this time with Hostile. Dang, can't get her to go. Evansville, PA.
No, American made. Well, it's actually a German thing, but maybe.
All right, Ford fans, we'll see what Norman Newswanger does with Chapter 11. We'll see if he can keep his winning streak on a roll, or his hot streak, I should say. He was the winner last Friday night in Shippensburg. First of all, the sled operator, or the finished flagman, is going to make sure he's okay in there. These turbochargers have guards. Turn it down. Oh, we haven't got that blue Dodge truck moved. Oh, it's another one. A red GMC. 1 second. Matt Hurst has got the green on inconvenience. This one's not running for points, as is the last one. Jesse Streaker from Mount Airy with the Dark Horse are not running for points. Green is out for Kevin. He's got the smoke rolling. I believe it's his first time. Not bad. How about a hand for Kevin Palmer of Woodbine, Maryland? An RW, and the W stood for Western. And they had to nickname it with a liner name like everything else, that suffix. And they said, let's call it a super liner. And it became a Mac favorite from 77 to 93. This is first year for the square headlights and a super rare Magnum edition, 1985 model. Albert Brown from Newmanstown, he calls it Back in Black. It's a 17, 18, and 21 East Coast champion. Mr. T.A. Peterman was a logger in Washington State, and he bought out Fogel trucks and moved them to Denton, Texas, and called them Peterbilt. GMC truck, a red burgundy four-door from Pennsylvania. Yeah, I agree. Some people over there may not be able to hear me. Fans, you're going to hear this thing, the Scrapper. Hank Oster from Salisbury, PA. Sled box went forward, pressed down on the pan, the diggers come down, and it's trying to stop him, and he's trying to keep on going. Modified tractor's up next, and it is going to get very noisy, folks. But here's the final one in the Limited Pro Stock semi-class. Not too bad for the first time. How about a hand for Jesse? 144. made parts for these engines. You're going to see a piece of Americana times 2. Not bad. How about a hand for Dave at Sealands Grove, Pennsylvania? .82 feet. Get ready. He's not having a good night. The burst panel just come out of that front supercharger. We're definitely going to need a tow tractor. And that hurts the engines a bit. Fuel reactor. He's our current points leader and last year's points champion. Champion Jason McKenzie. Been pulling for 16, 17 years. Never satisfied.